If I was given one play to summarize the Lakers' effort in Game 5, this would be it. You want to know the fun thing, guys? This play isn't even from Game 5. This play is from Game 4, but I'm sure by now you guys already knew that. Game 4, Anthony Davis would go down, and while the Phoenix Suns would have runs, the Lakers would have runs of their own. To be short, Game 4 was much more competitive than what I saw tonight. What I saw tonight, I don't even have words for. Lakers fans, I want to know how tonight has you feeling, and fans of the NBA in general, let me know how tonight's game has you feeling. So check this out. I actually want to go back to this Game 4 play because while this hasn't been the most controversial of plays, I feel like maybe it should be. And I'm not talking about controversial from the fact of LeBron getting a lot of hate. I'm talking about maybe this play was a little overblown. Maybe LeBron didn't actually give up. To me, it seems like LeBron tried to take a foul on this play. And if you ask me, I think this would have been a great foul to take if that's what LeBron is trying to do. He clearly pushes Ayton in the back intentionally. Look, I don't know. Tonight just has me thinking about a lot of things, I guess. Like, where do the Los Angeles Lakers possibly go from here? This video, we have to give Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns their props, but on the other side of things, we have to talk LeBron James, we have to talk Anthony Davis, and we have to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video, and that's facts. Guys, be sure to check out this podcast that I'm a part of that's called Laced Up. Me, the flight Mike Korzimba. It's a fire podcast, a lot of fun, and a lot of good basketball talk. You guys won't want to miss it. The link to the podcast will be down in the description below. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk hoops. Personally, I hate when series are swayed or decided by injuries. I'm not saying this is a series that will be decided by injury, but I do think injuries are an unfortunate part of basketball. When Chris Paul got hurt, we knew things were going to be tough for the Phoenix Suns. When AD got hurt, we knew things were going to be tough for the Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, it seems like Anthony Davis' injury is at least somewhat serious, and I say that because this is a playoff game. This is a big game. Lakers fans knew it. Phoenix fans knew it. Lakers players knew it. Phoenix and their players knew it. LeBron knew it. AD knew it. You know, everybody knew that this game would be a game that could potentially swing a series. You're knotted up at 2-2, and you're playing one of the best teams, one of the hottest teams in the Western Conference. Beyond being hot, the Suns are incredibly well balanced. You gotta love good roster construction when you see it. We've seen so much talent not reach its full potential when it comes to wins. And I'll even say production because of poor roster management, because of poor roster construction. The Phoenix Suns put a winner around Devin Booker. In the first quarter, Book had 18 points on 70% shooting, didn't miss a three, didn't miss a field goal. Guy was absolutely balling. The scary thing about the Suns is that when Book gets going, their roster is so well managed that any defense you throw at him, he can absolutely eat up. Book has some point guard skills. He can play make. He can find the open guy if you're overloading him. If you're playing a matchup zone, a 1-3-1, box and one, it doesn't matter. On the Laced Up podcast, I talked about how scary the Suns were because a lot of their shooters are also two-way players or guys with two-way potential or guys that are just out there playing hard. While we're on the topic of playing hard, I can't believe what I saw from Los Angeles tonight. This team at one point in the second quarter was getting outscored 21-2. I want to say this is something you can't let happen, but it already happened. And beyond getting outscored, it just felt like the effort of a lot of players just was not there. A lot of people are going to try and point the blame for this game on Vogel. I'm not going to be one of those guys. Could he have coached a better game? Sure, I think any coach could coach a better game at any point or time. But this game, I feel like in large part is on the Lakers. Coming into this game, LeBron had played 71 first-round games in his career and never lost consecutive games. That's the most first-round games played without consecutive losses to begin a career since the NBA went to a 4-round format in 1975. Tim Duncan has the next longest streak with 34. A lot of people are going to look and try to blame this game on LeBron James. I'm sure LeBron might even put this loss on LeBron James. Maybe not, but I'm sure there's a chance he might. Am I going to put this loss on Bron? No. When AD went down, Bron did say these shoulders were built for a reason. If it takes for me to put some more on top of it, then so be it. Win, lose, or draw, I'm ready for the challenge. Bron did say that, but that's still not enough for me to put this loss solely on one player. In the Western Conference, when AD is injured or hurt or not playing, if the Lakers want to win and LeBron James is healthy, LeBron's going to have to do something spectacular. And I'm not just talking about scoring the basketball. LeBron can take over a game in many different ways. We've seen it time and time again throughout his career. Yes, he's 36 going on 37, but this is still one of the best players in the game of basketball. Some might still call him the best. He can take over a game with passing, with defense, rebounding, you name it. LeBron James does it all. Going forward, do I want LeBron to set the tone? Yes, and when Bron sets the tone, everybody needs to follow. And if Bron is unfortunately having an off game or something's not right, the rest of the team needs to step up. I saw players that needed to come out being aggressive, like Schroder, like Macklemore, passing up open shots that led to contested shots. Sometimes I think people sleep on how much Anthony Davis brings to the Los Angeles Lakers. Not only is AD one of the best defenders in the league, but offensively, he's somebody that can give you a lot of easy baskets on top of creating his own shot. While Drummond is a big lob target, a lot of Drummond's finishes, for whatever reason, don't feel very easy. And historically, Drummond has not been the best playoff performer, but that's a topic for another video. AD's an elite finisher, a massive lob target. Just off of being an elite finisher, massive lob target alone, you can make your offense so much better. Jackson Hayes and Daniel Gafford aren't the best offensive players by any means. Hey, I'll even throw in Clint Capella, Rudy Gobert. Guys like this can give your team 10, 14 plus points on any given night just off of being high energy and being a good finisher. When you're a passer as great as LeBron James, guys like this are invaluable to have. While we're on the topic of easy baskets, in game 2, AD shot 21 free throws. He hit 18 of them. In game 3, he shot 14 free throws. He hit 12 of them. In both those games, AD had 34 points apiece. It's no secret that Vogel's a defensive coach, and at times the Lakers offense has struggled. I can't overstate how important a guy like AD is and how important somebody else stepping up could be. If I was Vogel, I probably would have started Kuzma over Morris, but also if I'm Vogel and the Los Angeles Lakers, Schroder wants over $20 million per year, right? If that's the case, where was the Schroder that wanted over $20 million per year tonight? And here's a serious question. Why isn't Montrezl Harrell playing? We've seen him get frustrated and cryptic on Twitter, and I understand every bit of it. You want an offensive punch? Montrezl Harrell was 6th man of the year. Say what you want about his defense, but he'll bring you some baskets, he'll bring you some energy, and most importantly, a little bit of fight. And yes, I understand going against DeAndre Ayton isn't the best matchup for him, but DeAndre Ayton's not playing 48 minutes every night. Let me know what you guys think the Lakers need to change going forward. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.